Okay, so let's read this. It says, if x is a real number, for what values of x is the equation of this true? So one fast way to do this, though, is to just check some numbers. And that'll help you try and figure things out. So for example, does it work for all values of x? If I plug in a number, we should always try thinking maybe some positive numbers, some negative numbers, 0, and if necessary, sometimes you want to think of fractions, but in this case, we won't need that. So if I did a positive number, this does actually always work. If I did like 5 squared and take the square root of that, 5 squared is 25, square root of that is 5, and so 5 is equal to 5. But if I tried a negative number, let's just say I did like negative 4, well, if I plug in negative 4 into that, let's see if it actually gives me negative 4. So if I square this, it gives me 16. And the square root of 16, now there's no plus or minus anywhere, so it's just the positive version, which is just 4. And we're saying that 4 is equal to negative 4. So it doesn't work. What about for 0? So it doesn't work for negatives. What about for 0? If I plug in 0, well, clearly 0 squared is 0, square root of 0 is 0, and that's equal to 0. So it works for zeros. It works for positives, which are numbers greater than or equal to 0 now. It doesn't work for negatives, so it does seem to work for all this, so that's going to be our answer.